So this is probably a guitar that you'll recognize, particularly when I show you the headstock. I'm excited to do a couple of videos on these guitars. I don't have to sell them to you. Often when you see these articles, what's the best guitar you can buy under $1,000 or $700, it'll be one of these. This is the Seagull original S6 with the pressure tested Cedar top. Let me give you a close-up on that. Tortoiseshell pickguard, herringbone style rosette, black binding, wild cherry, Canadian wild cherry back, and they've kind of darkened the finish on these since the earlier models. This is the QI, so this is the Godin QI preamp. They've since moved to the QI-T, so this is a slightly older version. I think the QI pickup system, preamp system, is just fine. You know, if you're wondering about getting one of the older ones or spending a bit more for the QI-T, these are fine. Rosewood fretboard and bridge, Tusk nut and saddle on these, and you know, this very skinny headstock, which I kind of like, with the tuners that are positioned to keep the break over the nut straight and no angle, so there's not any tuning issues. So not much more to say about this. It does have the strap button in the body of the guitar, a little higher up than the neck foot, which is interesting, and probably the cleanest preamp mount that I've seen on any guitar. There's no plastic, there's no flip out, it's just a very small, rather unobtrusive system that I really like, and it sounds great. And the good thing about these guitars, as you probably know, is they're all North American made. They're made in Canada by the Robert Godin company, and they use I think all native woods as well. There's the Canadian wild cherry. I'm not sure about the cedar, where they get the cedar from, but I think it is sourced from Canada. Maybe one of you can fill me in. Really nice dark finish on the back and neck, satin finish on the neck, sort of a semi-gloss on the top, back and ribs. Just a superb guitar. I'm thrilled to get one of these. I'm going to show you another one on the next video. And these, I think, run around $650, $700 new. You can regularly see these guitars around the 500 mark with the pickup on the online sites, on the auction sites, and they're worth it. When you think about, you know, how much a lot of the mid-range Fenders are, and mid-range Alvarez, they're right up in that price range too. Takamine, these compete with those, and in a lot of head-to-head battles, I think, are superior. And the fact that they are all North American made appeals to a lot of people, and you may be one of those. Not to disparage Asia or any of the Asian countries, or China, Korea. Some people just like the fact that these are made in the sort of region where they live, with materials from those regions. Maybe it's an environmental sustainability issue, if you like. Yeah, not much more to say about these. These are well known, well loved. They have a deserved reputation, particularly this original S6 model, which you can buy without the preamp. This has really stood the test of time. Now, Seagull's had other models that are also good, but this particular one seems to be very, very desirable, and it's maintained its desirability. And they have variations of this. There's the slim version of this as well. They also do a spruce top version of this, but I really like the original Cedar and Wild Cherry combo. I think it works well, it looks sharp, and it has a great sound. Alright folks, a Seagull, finally, on this channel. See you next time. Maybe there'll be another one.